Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Truce Through Daybreak part 139. In the previous video we did our side quests, and this is also the first video being recorded since we picked our sides, or since that video went up and everyone told me that actually Ouroboros is not the secret option, it's Ikaruga, which is funny. Also I think a little silly because Ouroboros is the fourth option, and the fourth option is always the one that is not normal, right? That just makes it seem like it's the secret option, or like the one that's unlocked that wouldn't normally be there. And B, I kind of, like, I already tried to record this video, but then I went on this weird, like, tangent about how people only like Shizuna because she's a cute anime girl, and if she was a dude, the community would actually fucking hate her. But y'all ain't ready for that shit. We'll keep that one for me, because it just kind of got like weird and tangenty, and I realized I've been talking for like 5 minutes and we hadn't done anything. But that, you know, you won't get the you can have the abstract of the paper. You'll have to request the thesis. You'll have to pay into the library. You'll have to pay them $89 for access to the paper, and I won't see any money of it, of course. I mean, that's, come on. Why should the researcher get any of the money? Obviously, the people who, you know, hey, we're posting the 36 megabyte file for the PDF, we deserve all the money. Motherfuckers. Now we're going to another tangent, talking about our tangent. But I just also, I mean, basically it's kind of, I would have assumed Ikaruga would be a default because, well, I mean, if people love the character so much, you would think you would kind of like want to tap into that by making it easily accessible. But I guess it's also not really that hard to unlock. I feel like you'd actually have to go out of your way to not unlock it. Since apparently it's just you have to have like Gray and Law or at 5 total, because I thought you had to have 3 of each, which that was actually, I guess, a little difficult, but like depending on, like, you actually kind of have to pay attention to your choices a little bit. It's not just do all the quests. But yeah, in hindsight, I am kind of glad I didn't know Shizuna was the secret option, because I maybe would have picked it just kind of like out of a sense of like, ooh, obligation. But I do think Ouroboros was by far the most interesting of the 4 options. Now, Shizuna would have probably, I guess, been second for me, just because, like, I feel like her character's, I don't get her. Like, I don't get what people see in her, and so maybe it's like she just needs more screen time, because so far all of her screen time has been, hey, I'm really strong, and I'm somewhat quirky, but mainly my whole identity is that I'm stronger than you, and all the characters you like, they're dust before me. So I think maybe if they use that, like, some extra screen time there to actually flesh her out and give her a personality and some characterization or anything, really, would be helpful. And also, apparently, Ouroboros is, like, super unpopular. Like, nobody fucking picks it, which I guess is kind of good because it makes the playthrough a bit more unique. But also, at the same time, like, you motherfuckers have strayed from the light of God. Adios will not see your souls into the afterlife. You're gonna at least have to spend some time in Gehenna, alright? Especially, I mean, if you picked Riksha, I mean, come on. Or the Bracers. Which, I don't know, if they're pretty equal to me. Like, if I were to rate the 4 potential paths, just based on, like, how much I think they would be interesting, I guess I would probably put Heiyue slightly above the Bracers, just because they seem like the most boring. Where am I going? Okay, so that was only a 4-minute rant at the start, as opposed to like a 6-minute, so that's time efficiency. Oh, what the hell? You don't ever do that, sir. Oh, we don't have like a connection or anything, right? Yeah. We read our newspaper. We've done our side quests. We talked to our people. We've investigated the door. Hit the hay. No, you fool! You forgot to talk to this whole entire district. No! The group then gathered for dinner. After enjoying a savory meal together, they split off into the rooms to get some much-needed rest. November 21st, 9:04 p.m. The time when everything changed. Wait. 9:04. Is my show on? Did I forget to hit record? People, do people do that? I guess people don't really do that anymore. I don't really know what the modern equivalent of that would be. You go on in, Katra. I just remember there's something I need to take care of real quick. I'll be back in less than an hour. If y'all want to go ahead and get to bed, don't feel like you gotta wait for me. Okay. I would go to sleep even if you told me not to. Wait a moment, you're trying to pull an Aaron, aren't you? Off to enjoy the nightlife? Don't let me in with him. We're not the same. It's just guild business, promise. Anything comes up, just give me a ring. I see, got it. Try not to worry the girls too much, okay? Will do. Hey, you're supposed to be asleep. Anya's, you're past your bedtime. It's almost 9:05 a.m. I mean p.m. If it was 9:05 a.m., we'd be fucked. Like, we would have missed roll call, and the world's strongest warrior would have somehow managed to not make it to the finish line in time, and we'd all die. I wonder if he's No, I can't be thinking about it now. I got my homework to do. What work do you have to do, Anya's? You need to work on looking at the back of them eyelids. That's what you need to be doing, girl.
Figured I'd find you here. Hey, come on. At least hear me out, will ya? As you can see, I came alone and no one followed me. I just want to chat. Promise.
All right, then. I thought maybe Jin had asked you to come and get me. So, how did you know to find me here?
I was marked up a minimap. Cause back when we were little, you'd always come to the spot when you got upset. That was 15 years ago, but I still remember that clear as day. Also, I'm the hide-and-seek master, remember? Beat you every time we played it as kids.
You're going to hold that over my head for the rest of my life, aren't you?
Of course, what are friends for?
Now, you had something you wanted to say to me, right? Out with it then.
Yeah, Van, start talking. It's so weird how, like, little of Van's dialogue is actually voice acted. Like, it does feel like this whole scene should be voice acted. I had a lot I want to say to you, but now I'm having second thoughts about whether I should lay it all out.
Are you holding back because I'm annoying to deal with?
Yeah, Van. Are you? I mean, you can be a handful sometimes. But like, you know, like a handful of rare minerals or something. Sorry, what I meant was, I just think I'm gonna have trouble getting through to you right now. Once you set your mind to something, no one, not even Adios herself, can get you to change course. That's always how you've been, stubborn to a fault.
That makes two of us.
Yeah, but you're a special case, in more ways than one. You're the daughter of the biggest family in the entire region. You're always off playing with some problematic orphan punk. Then you left for Armis and became its student council president, but after graduation you went against your dad's wishes and joined the guild. And from there you went on to make great strides as a bracer, reached A rank in no time flat. Here you are now, running off on your own. You're a model student at heart, but you've got one hell of a rebellious streak.
I wonder where I got that from. Oh, right. It was the troublemaking delinquent who corrupted me from a young age.
I mean, that sounds like something your dad would say.
Everything that's gone wrong in my life traces back to you.
What the fuck? Hitting it all on me, huh?
And why wouldn't I? You're the very reason I became estranged from my father in the first place.
Is it not because he's like He's got massive racist vibe, and we don't know that he's racist, but I would be highly surprised if he wasn't, or at least held some problematic views.
He was behind your sudden disappearance 14 years ago, wasn't he? Your adoption was arranged by him personally. He sent you away, just to force you out of my life. And then... you...
I mean, if that's what happened, then it's kind of fucked up to be mad at Van this whole time. You're right. It's all about... how is it his fault? Even if you're like, oh, he went along with it, he didn't make a stink. Like, he's a freaking kid.
Exactly. I blame you for everything. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm taking this out on you.
'Cause you're mean.
You did nothing wrong. I know full well the fault lies squarely with me.
I feel like the fault lies with the dad. Or the person who adopted, in quotes, adopted Van.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
I won't. That's because you had it right the first time. It's not your fault. It's mine. I wrecked your life, I drove it right off the rails, and sent it careening off the cliff. Even now, my presence is making it spiral further down.
What do you mean by that?
You can lift the guilt off your shoulders and pile the blame on mine. If that sets you at ease, then I'll gladly carry it for you, Lainey. You can't rely on the pampered prince or the guild. You can always turn to me. That's what I'm here for. Flick his forehead.
There you go again. I'm not going to do that to you, Van. I would never put that on your shoulders. You're already carrying so much.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're holding the weight of everyone's expectations. My guildmates, Renee, and even the society are all counting on you. And I am as well. This twisted game will come to a head tomorrow, and you and your friends are the only ones who can put an end to it. So put me out of your mind. You have more important things to be worrying about right now. I'm quite used to handling my problems on my own, so don't worry about me. Also, if you're thinking of telling me to lean on someone else, don't. I won't hear it. Not until you can practice what you preach. Tomorrow will be a big day for both of us. I'm gonna try to get some rest, and I suggest you do the same. And for the time being, I need you to keep being the person whom I can place my frustrations on.
Elaine,
You Batmaned his ass.
What the hell am I even doing? The view from here is the same as it always was. Guess some things never change.
But can we talk about how some next level victim blaming going on there, man? Because, like, presumably Van basically got, like, kidnapped and maybe tortured, and it's like, why did you leave me? I don't know, man. I didn't really have a lot of choice. I was freaking, like, a teenager. What the hell is he supposed to do?
Keycard confirmed. Team Arkwright Solutions can now enter the lower zone.
Welcome, players. We shall now commence the third round of the game. My name is Olympia. I have been tasked by Almata with supervising the lower floors of the arena.
Not the girl with the giant doll. As we expected. Don't you mean indeed?
Your fates as well as the cities, will be decided by the end of today.
Maybe.
If you wish to advance to the palace, you must first face me. To do so, you will need to gather 20 key cards. That is the only condition for this round.
That's a lot of key cards.
Your time limit is 5 hours. Should you fail to defeat me within that time, I have been instructed to detonate the bombs spread throughout the city. I care little as to how this ends, so I will leave the decision to you.
Guess the remaining teams have no choice to go at each other's throats. Works for me, I love a good bloodbath. Not many teams left, but that don't mean today will be a walk in the park. Might be the opposite. We'll find a way though, as I always do. We just gotta get those cards, take her out, and deal with Dante's and Melchior in the palace. Basically, our goal's the same as it was before. Right. Ready to go! Well, this is it, y'all. However this ends, it ends today. So, let's get on out there and take on the gold. Or at least let's just aim to get on the pedestal.
Got that one deep.
Alright, well, we'll go aim for the gold, as they say. Holy hell, look at that dude.
Proud, aren't you?
That dude's like, that's Digimon coded right there.
Team Needhog Noggle has been
Wait.
eliminated.
Noggle? Can I sneak right by you? Just gonna...
Careful. I sense an incredible aura.
Dawn Star verse? Just gonna sneak right by y'all. We healed up. We only got CP, but you know, what can you do about that? CP, you know, they ran out of CP after the Great War. Meanwhile, ...
We're getting nowhere fast.
I'm supposed to believe you guys are tough and you can't even take out a bunch of random Jaegers?
I expected some resistance, but I didn't anticipate it being so fierce.
They're like, come on guys, that's embarrassing. You guys just posted cringe on main, as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps you should have. I should note, I'm not saying I underestimated you. I'm not suggesting you did. Tell me, do you remember your fight against our other unit? That was 2 days ago now. Sure did, we kicked their asses. Your main squad is many orders of magnitude stronger than the one we faced. Believe it or not, the difference in strength between our units is not so different as you might think. Although the squad may have lost against you, they did not do so in vain. We're well accustomed to facing the same opponents in battle more than once. We are prepared to tackle a losing battle head on because we always learn from our enemy. Then they shoot him with a laser beam full of holy light and say, fucking learn from this nerd. Then we can share that knowledge with the rest of our corps and be victorious in our next bout. But they have superpowers. Like real superpowers. I see now, that tactic gives you quite the advantage here then. And what do you mean able to exploit our openings so damn well? Well, maybe if you're so good you shouldn't have openings. Wouldn't be as effective on another Jaeger corps since most have adopted a similar strategy. But it's clear the Grossritter haven't done so. Naturally, our organization serves a very different purpose from yours. You have less experience fighting other humans. This fight has made that crystal clear. Don't think for a second you'll actually beat us. You stupid little tricks only get you so far. We're only just getting started. Now that we've worn you down, we'll fully go on the offensive. That's what I'm talking about. Bring it on, you old coot. It's time to settle this.
Victory will be ours. All units, assume the dual Lancer formation.
Boss, which one is that? I forgot.
Yeah!
Let's do this, Leon.
Right.
Huh?
What happened?
You bastard!
What are you doing here?
I don't recall breaking any rules. I did kind of think in the back of my head that, like, can you talk strategy with people who got eliminated? Is that allowed? You didn't? I just felt like crashing the party? Okay, no, I guess it is. Grab myself a few party favors too. What? Our keycards? How the hell did you do that, man? You can't do that shit. It's gotta be breaking like some kind of rule or something. Were you listening to a word Olympia said? The only condition from this round is getting 20 cards. You never said I couldn't get on the action and take a few of them too. Ugh, I should have anticipated some degree of interference. We're too focused on the battle in front of us, leaving ourselves wide open for an ambush. Oh, you look mad, girl. Free to come at me. Really want to try your luck? Damn right I do. I'm gonna hand you your ass. Sliss, I believe we should cut our losses this time. You off your rocker? We're just getting fucking mogged, man. We're so embarrassing now. We were supposed to be the cool Dominions, and now we just look like a bunch of fucking twerps. Every time we show up in the cutscene, we get less cool. Yes, it may. Our odds of defeating him are slim in our present state. Also, we've not completed our analysis of the artifact's capabilities. We can't afford to be too hasty. Meanwhile, Van's gang of children's like, yeah, we can fucking take him. We're at our limit too. Party's over, huh? I'm out of here. You guys can still go after someone else's cards. I'm not an official team, so you're not out of the game. Alright, next one on the list.
Is you, Ariok.
Yeah, what's a beautiful babe like you doing here? How'd you manage to find me?
I just analyzed your habits. The frequency of your strikes, the manner in which you pick your targets, and the distance you travel when teleporting.
And how'd you do that again?
With all that information at my disposal, predicting your movements was child's play.
Damn, it's impressive. Speaking of hot stuff, look at you. They don't call you Beauty's Blade for nothing. You got guts to spare too. Coming after me is a ballsy play. Not to mention a stupid one. I don't make my decisions lightly. I've been lying and waiting for you for some time, yet you loudly announced your presence. Well, the gutsy woman I've met, you take the cake. You know that actress is one tough cookie too. You talked with Melchior about something yesterday, yeah? How are you here? I take it you were spying on us with the surveillance system. I do like to defeat you here, but that isn't my primary objective. Gotcha. Well, you can take me on if you want. There's no rule against it. Bear in mind, though.
I'm not gonna go easy on you just because you're a chick.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm gonna kill you.
Try not to die on me too quickly, yeah?
You know, they do that anime thing where, like, they, like, pause and take a deep breath, and then it, like, zooms in on their face, and they say something, like, sadistic.
Same to you.
Alright. I mean, good luck, Elaine. Maybe you'll finally get to do something. Because I'm just saying... I'm not saying you shouldn't be an A rank, but I'm just saying there's a lot of people who aren't A ranks that have done a lot more impressive stuff than you, Elaine. Really, all you've ever done is got your ass kicked in the visual novel section. No offense. No offense. I just calls them like I see them. I got no biases.
Has been eliminated.
My only bias is reality.
Has been eliminated.
Not even those two managed to survive the third round.
So did they just get like immediately jumped by somebody else? Because they said they shouldn't be eliminated. Like if he's not an official player.
Oh, I smell treasure.
So I don't know if that's supposed to be implying that they just immediately got jumped by the world's strongest man. How the hell do I get over there? I guess we have to go through the main story part. This is just a weird section though, because like I really do still vibe with the whole battle royale thing. I think it's a cool setup. It makes no sense. Like, it makes, I don't know, because like my biggest beef
I felt that one deep.
is that like this section only makes sense if they hadn't have hyped Kazum and Shizuna up as like being the strongest people in the universe, because them being involved in this makes no fucking sense. It's this weird dissonance where it's like they're supposed to be way stronger than us, yet they're not doing anything. Like, they've literally done nothing. Like, at all. I mean, Shizuna hasn't even popped up, which I guess is because she's, like, technically she could be a followable party member, but... Like, this is the one time where if we were fighting these guys and then, like, some NPCs popped up to, like, overshadow us, it would kind of make sense. But they're not doing it this time, maybe because they learned their lesson about, like, how unsatisfying that was in the previous games. But in this one, it's like, they spent all this time saying, hey, these NPCs are, like, stronger than God. But, like, they don't do anything. And yet it's, you know, Van and crew that have to, like, mop everything up, despite half of Van's squad being, like, people who've never done combat. Like, Katra, motherfucker ain't fought nobody until, like, 2 months ago. Judith, I mean, not really a fighter. Brigard is at least something. Aaron, not really a fighter. Rosette is at least a super person. Anya's just like a regular person. Fairy is a child. Like, on paper, Van's squad should actually be like one of the weaker ones. Yet they've got him doing like crazy shit already. Like, realistically, they probably should have made Almata weaker, and it's something that like mostly Van and friends take out, as opposed to like we've involved so many of these like new and legacy characters that are supposed to be so strong, yet like they don't get to do anything because they're trying to give agency to Van and friends, which is a good thing. It's just they've created this weird scenario where it almost doesn't make sense for that.
What's up, guys? Oh, and if it isn't the famous roaring lion himself. Nice to see you again. It's been, what, 3-ish weeks since we met? And even less for the rest of the gang.
Hang on, you met my master? Met isn't the word I'd use. We merely exchanged glances from a distance. In that one moment, I learned her entire life story, though. You know how warriors do. I regret I was unable to greet you directly, Divine Blade of Silver.
Likewise.
Divine Blade of fucking me.
Okay, you guys ready to go at it?
What, like right now?
Of course. I was super bummed that we couldn't finish our battle the other day. I've been itching for a rematch with you guys ever since. I see you've brought some guests with you too. And some very tough ones at that.
Moderately tough. Well, been a thrilling surprise. Wasn't expecting to find such a fearsome opponent here. Her strength very well may exceed ours. You want to pick a fight with us, and so be it. We'll give you one hell of a beatdown. I mean, at least it is like an 8v1, I guess, but
by your side, princess.
Still, this feels like something we should lose, like based on how much they've hyped her up.
I'd like to tell you, keep your hands off them and leave this to me, but that'd be selfish. It's not every day that we run into foes who are this exciting. So I'll be a good girl and share.
Like or maybe they shouldn't have made her so strong. I don't know. It's just this
of the
weird
Ikaruga.
dissonance.
As you wish. I, Kuragane of the Roketsu School, shall face you in battle.
Yeah, okay.
We're going up against the masked dude too? What a pain.
Both of them are the same as an S-level threat. Perhaps even greater. Be careful, everyone.
Now, I'm not very easy to impress. So you better blow me away, or I'll blow you off the face of the earth! Let's have some fun now, shall we?
Witness the essence of the Rogetsu School.
Yeah, okay, bud. Get bewitched.
Now or never.
Would get the damn pluses when I don't need them, man. I don't even know what does your plus even do. So I mean, I guess I have to. Well, I don't actually. So if it procs on dude, we get it still, right? Like it's not going to be like, oh, it procs for Walter, but since he's not actually like a controllable party member, it doesn't count. They're not going to do that to me, are they? Right? They're not going to do that to me. They're not going to.
Activating skill.
Okay, it did give it to us.
Here goes.
Even though it doesn't really matter, because I think yours is like EP or something. I think you have the EP region. I don't want to.
This'll hurt.
Oh, you got no CP.
Go get
That's embarrassing.
Go, Catra!
Initializing drive.
Not while I'm here.
That was embarrassing. You wouldn't get me to admit that that shit just happened.
Capture your turn. Forget it.
That's far enough.
Okay, you can't buff yourself, so I guess just keep
Initializing drive.
blasting. Oh.
You'll be sorry. Zypha activate.
Okay, we got some C-Pizzle. Eh.
It's over.
Capture your turn.
Activating skill.
Wide open.
Zero form.
Here I go.
Pretty rude.
Initiating skill.
Also, we got no CP on Van. Did it miss Van? Oh, it did. I guess? I didn't see an evade, but he still has his buff, so he didn't take any damage. Either just somehow didn't hit him, or... Whoa, wait, you're stunned? How do you get stunned?
Bold of you.
How did you get stunned? Like, already?
Show me your determination.
No, you want to do it with Van.
Capture your turn.
Here goes.
Gotcha.
Here goes.
I should have hit dude. In hindsight, because it would have stunned him.
Capture your turn.
I'm going. Initializing drive.
Oh, he did get frozen.
Stop right there.
I thought I didn't see a proc, but...
A chance. This'll hurt.
You got no CP, Van.
Capture your turn.
Activating skill.
Here I go.
Initiating skill.
Oh. That's the one that heals us, right? That's actually pretty good. But she kind of fucking got his ass, got their asses. Okay, don't. Just had to make sure the controller didn't betray me and do Catra. Have we've seen your ult the one time, right? Yeah.
This battle isn't over yet.
He kind of got their ass. Judith! Gosh damn it, Judith! I'm begging you! Oh man, I love that line. Just the way he says it's so funny. Catra, you don't need the CP, Catra. That's the thing about you, Catra, is you don't need the CP.
This'll hurt. This'll hurt. It's over.
You're even better than I'd hoped.
Honestly, I'm just gonna double blast you.
Let's go, Sarah.
While we still have our combo up.
I'm going. Unleash.
Let's get started. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
And we got no Guardian procs. Just don't instant death me. Like, Okay, that actually wasn't that bad.
I feel so exhausted.
You'll be sorry.
I was a little worried about there being instant death procs.
Zyga, activate.
Thanks.
Mana, gather upon me.
I'm going.
Just cast insight? That's so cringe. You would not catch my ass doing that.
Bold of you.
Bold of you. You cast insight and then didn't dodge, despite being the game where nobody has any fucking accuracy. That's so cringe.
Activating skill.
Some more.
There. Catcher, your turn.
Here goes.
Will this kill you? It will not.
Time for the.
But like, what if it killed you, you know? Oh, there we go. They should get you.
That's the thing. Criminal.
You sure pack a punch.
That's how it goes.
It's a lore last hit, because Judas got beef.
Oh, I am far from done.
She didn't do anything. That was rough. I think we got him at least. Doesn't like they have any reinforcements, so I think we're in the clear. Wait. She wasn't even trying. This is the part where she laughs and says, I wasn't trying.
Was awesome. You and your friends really are quite something. All right, warm-up time's over. No more playing around. Ready to die?
It's the same battle lore again. Fucking copycat ass loser. We're no match for her in that state. It only lasts for a couple turns, right? Oh no, she's way better and it could last forever? Okay. Damn, man, we shouldn't have went so hard in the fight. She had a divine blade for nothing.
If I may be so bold, Princess, I would ask that you exercise self-restraint.
Oh, and just why should I do that?
If you continue along this path, we will run the risk of interfering with our primary contract. So please, I again ask that you...
Nah, not happening. It's been ages since I last felt this excited.
Reed blown the fuck out.
And I can't pass up this opportunity to finally see what lies beyond Zero's frontier. It's almost within sight.
His ass doesn't even count, man. They
Sorry,
put a fucking
but I
hit
think
out
I'm
on
gonna be
him.
a little selfish today.
And I'm not even, like I said, we're not even a Reen defender
Back
here.
off.
We're firmly of the school of Rena's okay to good. We're not even like a Reen super fan, man. I'm just surprised they just disrespect him so much.
But...
Back off.
As you wish. I regret to inform you that there is no stopping the princess when she gets like this. Some of you will die. I extend my apologies and condolences.
Thanks? Fair, you want to draw straws? Should we fall back? You just chase after us, and I don't like our chances of outrunning her. We have to stand our ground and fight back. If only Van had some way to turn into a super monster.
Can you? Guess we'll find out.
Not gonna make it.
Now where? Found you.
The Zhang Show? What are they doing here?
Can't hide from me.
Aren't they eliminated? Aren't they breaking the rules? I mean, I guess Hayway could have had 2 squads, but I think Gein's and the Master are different. The Zhang Show must be serving one of the other elders.
Well, that was lame. Totally killed my vibe. You just had to go and spoil my fun.
You would underestimate our true capabilities. You may be right. Let's retreat for now. We have to protect our key.
Oh, you were about to say key cards, weren't you? don't care about those things one bit. Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to give you guys two choices. Flee or die.
I don't know, like, I just don't even get the, like, ooh, she's cool vibe. Because, I mean, I get that that's what they're going for, but it falls completely flat for me. This is like to see a divine blade in action. It just feels so unearned, man. Like, it just does, I don't get any of the cool factor of, like, ooh. Like, it's not there, man. I don't believe any of them are quite like her.
Okay, now that the trash has been dealt with, shall we pick up where we left off?
Like, I just don't find her intimidating or anything.
Never mind. Not feeling it anymore. Man, those worthless goons were such killjoys, weren't they? Can't believe I let them break my focus. You can have these.
Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like they've done. I mean, I know I'm exuding massive hater energy, but like, I don't know why they made these decisions with this character. Wait, what? Let's call this our loss. Most of it to keep going, and that's all she wrote.
Team Ikaruga has been eliminated.
And it's not, and I think it's like, it bothers me because it's like they've done it well in the past, right? Like, you know, Loe felt cool, Orion Road felt cool. This lady doesn't feel cool. You sure about this? Taking part in the game wasn't even part of our contract. I was here to have a bit of fun, and I got my fill of it. And now that she has, we shall return to the city and fulfill our contractual duties. You may do as you please. Alright, as long as they're cool with the result. I am still disappointed our fight ended before you could pull out that other form of yours. I'd love to see it sometime. Anyways, we're off. If you see us in the city, give us a holler. Don't be a stranger, okay? If you'll excuse us. I mean, if we mess up, doesn't she get blown up? Oh no, actually a nuke wouldn't hurt her because she's so cool. My legs are still shaking. The whole thing pissed me off. She got the flex and save her asses from the Zhang show. If the fight had been allowed to go on, I would have witnessed the heights of swordsmanship. A pity. In any case, we're now to sell some key cards and a dangerous team's out of the running. I call that a huge win. We can't rest on our laurels. Let's get moving. Right. Yeah, I just don't really, I don't know, like, why she doesn't work for me.
I detect treasure.
Because, I mean, like, I'm really, like, I'm trying to approach it, like, because in theory, Loe's not that different, right? He's just introduced and you're told he's really strong, but I guess maybe it was, like, more subtle, like, it wasn't so in your face that he's way more powerful than everyone, and I guess, you know, he had his boss fight where he kind of can kick your ass pretty easily. Like, that was an example of, like, gameplay reinforcing the story, whereas when you're, you know, when the games are easy, you don't have that element of, like, I mean, when you do the gameplay fight and you just kind of, she just stands there and you wail on her, and then the game's like, oh, look, she's so strong. I think that hurts it a lot. Whereas Loe's boss fights are you know, relatively difficult. I feel like they'd probably be pretty easy if I were to play the games now, but, like, at the time, they were engaging. Orion Road's, I mean, actually, really, the Azure Orion Road fight is not hard in the slightest. It was just kind of engaging at the time because I really wanted to beat it without dying.
Careful, I sense an
So there was, like, extra pressure there because I've been talking mad shit about her character the whole game. So I was like, I definitely didn't want to, like, mess up and get killed with an S-Craft, so the whole fight felt way more tense there. Even though I remember in the Let's Play I like redid the fight to try and see, what was it? I know I had to do the fight again. It was something to do with like bond points. Like I wanted to load an earlier save to see if we could get enough bond points to do like somebody's event. Because I think we were like right at like, felt like we were close to the threshold and it didn't quite work. And we ended up having to like look them up on YouTube anyway. But I remember like redoing the fight like off screen. It took like, you know, 7 minutes, like half paying attention. But it was just, you know,
we can rest there.
doing it on camera.
Got that one deep. Got that one deep.
There was like some extra pressure that made the fight more engaging, and I think maybe by her character being strong more. Whereas I don't feel it for this lady. Since a large group on the other side of this door. I think my brother's with them. One of Marduk's top units lies beyond that door. They aren't even attempting to mask their presence. I believe they are waiting for us. Cosm's definitely there then. If that's the case, then I would strongly advise against fighting them. Oh hell no, we didn't come this far to turn a tail at the 11th hour. I get that you're company and all, but that's not what I mean. He's really super duper super strong, guys. You wouldn't understand how strong he is. I mean, the one thing I will give Shizuna, at least she like does something. Because, I mean, that's the biggest problem. Is I feel like on paper, Kazum and Shizuna are, like, just as bad in the whole, like, I'm really strong, please believe me department. But at least Shizuna can, like, kind of do something. Like, in the cutscenes, as opposed to Kazum, who just stands there, charging his laser. That's not what I mean. Objectively speaking, our odds of defeating Kazum Al-Fayed are low. Dangerously so, even. And granted, there's also, like, at least the one thing I will give Shizuna, at least she's supposed to have trained with old dude. He's like the strongest ever or whatever. So like, I can buy her a little bit more, whereas we know nothing about Fairy's brother. Like, why is he so much stronger than everyone else in the family? Especially since it seems like his main strength is just that he has a plasma cannon. So that's not really necessarily unique to him. I don't call him Kasum for nothing. Or Kamsim. Consim? We take him home and get slaughtered, plain and simple. I would rather not, then. I'm especially interested in him now since that rumor seems to have proved true. Oh, what about where he ended up? Yeah. Since you have you guys with us, I wouldn't say our odds of beating him are 0. If we somehow came out on top, we'd be dead on our feet afterwards. We cannot afford the risk, then. We still have to face the Almata boss. That wouldn't be possible unless he get his cards. What a conundrum. Well, I mean, in theory, we should just let Kazum solo everyone because he's so strong, right? What's your job again, Judith? That was random. I'm an actress, which you should already know. No, your moonlight job. Not that. I mean, your side gig. I mean, that is kind of a clever way of doing it. You know, the woman you dress up like a scantily clad cat burglar? Oh, shut up. It's not that revealing. I mean, it's not that revealing. He's got a point. Like, her normal clothes are honestly more revealing. Kind of. The ADS. Have you never looked at yourself in the mirror? Like, it's not that revealing. It's just form-fitting. Do you want to get smacked again? Getting back on topic. I think I understand where you're going with this. Well, someone clue me in because I don't. What does my job have to do with this? Come on, lady. I got a plan and you're going to be part of it. And now in hindsight, I should have saved before we did this. Or did we? I don't actually know if we saved. I meant to end the video.
I've been waiting for you all.
I guess we'll call it here. And next time we'll see what old Kasum has to say. Other than, I'm Kasum. I stand still. I am filled with the raging silence of nature. I'm Kasum. And other such things. I'm Extremes87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.